Happy 4th of July. When I think of American heroes, the first people I think of, it has a lot to do with my mom. When she came to this country, I think she made up her mind to make it very clear to us that we had an immense responsibility to give back and appreciate the freedoms and opportunity. She made that very clear to us. On September 11th, 2001, 4 of us were on active duty, and the 5th was about to join. Jake was about to join the Air Force. But Dan was the first one to deploy. Dan, the man, was with the 125th Signal Battalion in the 25th Infantry Division, and he deployed to Forward Operating Base Speicher in Iraq. I remember him coming through Colorado before he left Iraq, and I tried to talk him out of it. I told him, maybe there's a way we can find a job for you somewhere else and maybe pull some strings and get you out of your deployment. And he made it very clear that he needed to be with his friends and his unit in Iraq, and he was determined to go. When he was there, it was a tough going. He was one of the first units there in the early part of the war. Remember the pictures, the letters that he sent me. There was a lot going on there. I think he was a lot of toxic chemicals with the burn pits and all the smoke. When he came back, he was a changed man. He was already probably the quietest of the brothers, and he's always had a very stoic approach to suffering and adversity, and he was more so when he got back. He graduated with honors from a very tough program at UConn, overcame a lot of adversity to do that, got into his dream job at the FDIC after a lot of tough times. He passed the commissioner's exam there, most recently got married in a beautiful ceremony in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and our whole family was there. It was an incredible time. To this incredible girl, Giselle, my now sister-in-law. But after their honeymoon, they came back and found out that Dan had full-blown pancreatic cancer. Pancreatic cancer is probably one of the worst ones to get. It's a very high mortality rate, so I flew out to see him, and he still had that same very stoic philosophy. He told me, Andy, it sucked. I'm going to go through this, man, but in a year I'm going to get better, and I'm going to have kids with my wife. He did make it through that treatment, and we thought the cancer was gone, but unfortunately, it spread. He had to go through more chemo. The thing with the chemo is that it's basically unsustainable. It's really tough on his body. He's in a lot of pain. He doesn't really take the painkillers that they give him. His hair, fell out. His nails are very brittle. They're basically falling off. If he stops the chemo, the pancreatic cancer will likely come back and kill him. If he continues the chemo, his body will continue to deteriorate. So it's like a catch-22 situation. There is some hope. We found out through his doctor there's a vaccine in trials, a lot of efficacy. They basically sequence your genome and build a specific treatment just for your cancer, and it has shown a lot of success. He tried to get into that trial, but was not able to because of that spread. So we encouraged Dan to try to pursue that anyway, and we found that they will administer that treatment under an emergency use if you pay for it directly yourself. The cost of the treatment already, the chemo and all that, has already exceeded $1 million, and insurance covered some, but not all of that. We've tried to help him out where we can. The cost of the new treatment is $82,000. Thanks to the incredible generosity of some people that even ran into in over 20 years have come through and really helped. But the time has come for us to fund the rest. So I'm asking for your help. I think Dan has shown through his service in Iraq and his whole life that he will give anything for his family and friends. And now's our chance to give back to him. Anything you can give, I greatly appreciate. The link is in my bio. I thank you in advance. Happy 4th.